Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here, Tuesday the 18th of September, just a very quick one for you today. We're watching out for next week. We've got a trough that's going to be developing across the country, and it's that's going to be controlling the weather, possibly bringing some heavy periods of rain. This is, excuse me, the ECMWF analysis from last night at midnight. There's our first trough through the country, which has brought one or two showers around during the course of today. But what I want you to notice as we go forward in 24-hour steps is the next trough coming in here, look, from the west. Also notice Tropical Storm Nadine just not moving away there, just stuck in the Atlantic. But this is the trough that we're really interested in, because this is the chart for Saturday. Notice how the trough has strengthened, and then just watch what happens. That's Sunday, look, and this is Monday. Low pressure centred across the country, bringing some very unsettled conditions into the early part of next week. Now we're starting to think of the risk of some very heavy rain around across parts of southern and eastern England during next week. That's where we think the focus is just now, but that could change. It's picked up quite nicely on the GFS forecast charts here. This is for this afternoon. We've got a northwesterly blowing, one or two showers around northern and western coasts. Now watch what happens overnight. The showers fade away during the course of tonight. It brings us a very cold start to Wednesday morning, perhaps down to 3 or 4 degrees for some rural areas. Through Wednesday itself should be a bright day, I think, with some sunny spells around. One or two showers for northern and western parts of the country, but overall it should be dry. Now overnight into Thursday, starting to see a change taking place. Another cold night for eastern and southern and central areas of the country, perhaps down to 3 or 4 degrees, but here's that low coming in, bringing rain, look, into western Scotland, Northern Ireland by the time we get through to around 7 o'clock on Thursday morning. During Thursday itself, that rain gets stuck across central and southern Scotland before it slips its way southwards overnight. So I think Thursday's a wet day for Northern Ireland and southern Scotland, drier to the south and drier through northern Scotland too. But then overnight to Friday, down comes this rain, look, some pretty hefty bursts of rain slipping their way southwards through Friday. Some discrepancy as to exactly where this is going to be. I suspect this area of rain might be a little bit further south, but somewhere from the Midlands northwards to southern Scotland could be in for a very wet day on Thursday. The rain on Friday, sorry, the rain only slowly clearing away. Once it has, it looks as if we should become drier, but then look what the GFS does. Now ordinarily you'd see this chart and think, well, it's developing a deep low. That's just not going to happen. It looks wrong, it smells wrong, but this has been consistent now for a couple of days. The GFS has been picking up on this, so I've got to take notice of the risk of some area of low pressure trying to get in to the south of the country during Saturday and move its way northwards on Sunday. Now that could bring some very heavy spells of rain. It's something that we really do have to watch, because even as we go into the early part of next week, it looks like things are unsettled with low pressure in control, and there's the threat of some heavy rain, particularly for southern and central parts of England and to the east as well. And you can see there this area of low pressure in the way. And when we get this pattern set up, it looks as if it's just not going to go anywhere for several days. So this could be with us right the way through the end of September, perhaps into the very early part of October. Although, as I hinted at yesterday, we may well find conditions settling down for a time during that early part of October. So that's it for now. I know it's just been a quick one, but thanks for watching. As always, the sites get free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen. It's you coming back and viewing the site by using the adverts, by looking at the forecast, clicking on the adverts. That's what generates the revenue that keeps the site free of charge. So thank you for watching and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.